I think it went in different phases. I think there was a certain week. I don't know what week it was. Might have been the last week of March. I think I did 5 songs that week. I mean, like literally falling out of me. And I was working on a song called Shining. It's probably like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then I was like trying to find the chords. I'm a horrible keyboard player, horrible guitar, horrible in musician, period, right? But I'm sitting there trying to work the chords out, and I heard this other idea, like played this wrong chord, but that chord told me something else. And as fast as I played that chord, this whole song came. It was a song called Tonight. And it was probably the record that made me say, oh, I'm doing an album. And like I said, it was probably song number 7, song number 8, around that time. And I just had such a crazy, weird feeling in my head. And plus, I felt really alone. Like, 4 o'clock in the morning, the world is quiet. This is like, it to me, the feeling symbolized where I really was at and where the world is really at and how many people feel that way. And I just poured into this song. And I remember trying to find the lyrics, and like all the stuff's coming, music's coming, lyrics are coming. And I said, if this is our last kiss, let it be such a kiss that the angels watching start to cry. And I was like, okay, this is it. You know what I mean? I was like, I see what we're doing. And I want to say I finished my part around 6, 7 o'clock. And I posted it on Instagram, I think. And I went upstairs and went to bed. And I think I woke up like 1 o'clock, and it was like 200 comments by 1 o'clock. Like, yo, this is crazy. What are you doing? Like, yo, that line is crazy. And that's then I think I started realizing like, oh, okay, I think we on to something. And really a lot of it was just fun. Like even Omaha, which was a fun record. But the funny thing was I did a beat at first for Omaha. And then I was like, once again at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm sitting at the mic and I'm just exhausted. And I was like, she got a padlock on my heart, on my heart. And by the time the end of the song, I'm so tired, I was like, Omaha, Omaha. Oh, that's dope. Okay, Omaha. And then I start thinking about Peyton Manning and Eli, when they say Omaha, it's a change in pace. Like when something comes up, this is not gonna work. Let me do something different. Oh, she's changing my vibe. Oh, okay. Now I'm like, she got it. So now I'm getting all hype. So then the crazy thing is that, of course, with this album, the only way I can get it done is I'm start calling up the team. I'm like, yo, I need bass on this one. I need drums on this one. Can you add color to this production? Can you do this? Whatever. And there's these dudes named Anakin and Vader, amazing producers. And I sent them Omaha to really add color. And they sent back this whole new track. I mean, a whole new idea. And I was like, yo, wait a minute. Okay, that's crazy. It's banging, but it's totally different. And I said, yo, let's just take it to Instagram and let's show everybody, here's one version, here's another version, which one we go with. And really, it wasn't even like, I think everybody was like, yo, go with that one. Let's go with this one. So there's an argument going on for 2 days. But that was, once again, like, whatever struggle you was worried about, if you got a sick uncle, or, you might have just lost your granddad, or you just lost your job, or you just ran out of bacon, that took your mind off of something for a minute while you was arguing. And it ain't just me, every DJ that's getting on right now, every person get on IG Live arguing and the verses beat stuff, it's all service, all of it. If it's helping somebody heal, it's taking somebody's mind off of something for a minute. And those records are special, man, because I remember those were the times where I started realizing the importance and the purpose of this album. I was like, I see why we're doing this. Let's get it out. So I started my group, The Process, funny enough, about 3-4 years ago. My last 2 albums, even before this one, was made in front of a group of people. I allowed them to A&R it. They've watched the entire thing. They named the albums. They picked what songs made the albums. And for me, it was starting from that. It was like, in a day now where no one knows who played what and who wrote anything, why don't we just show everything? And even more important, I love showing like the aha moment, you know? Like for me, I don't really, I'm at a point now where I don't really look at writing a song as if I wrote it. I feel like I found it more than I wrote it, you know, because no matter whether I'm holding a pen or I'm sitting at a mic or freestyling, there's a moment where you go, you know, and I'm trying not only to capture that, but I'm trying to show that like, yo, so how often do you say, oh, I got a dope idea for a sneaker, or I want to write this book, and as fast as we go, then we talk ourselves out of it, we move on. And like, but capture it, like lock it in. Those that you see that are knocking out all this different stuff, somehow they get it done before the doubt comes in. And with music, I'm very much a person who practices a thing called process over product. The product stuff takes care of itself if you focus on the process. So for me, whether it's writing or spending time with my kids or just having this conversation right now, I can't really worry about, man, is somebody thinking it's going to be dope? Or am I really rocking this interview or whatever? All I can focus on is like, am I being true and honest about what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, if I am doing that, whoever is for, whatever the purpose is for, the product will take care of itself. But a lot of times we focus on the process, the product. We worry about, man, is this joint going to be dope? Man, I got a Grammy for the last beat. Am I going to get one for this one? You know, man, I got 200 likes or comments on the last post. What's this post going to make? And you can't really go into it that way. It's all about like really being as connected as possible. And for me, whenever I'm making music, whoever I'm bringing in, I'm challenging them to do the same thing. Whether they're bringing me in for their project or I'm bringing them in for my project, it's like, how can we make magic? How can we make magic? You know, we have the playlist retreat with DJ Jazzy Jeff, my brother. We make an album like once or twice a year called Chasing Goosebumps. And it's because that's the only rule in the studio. The only rule is like, man, did it make the hair on the back of your neck stand up? Did it make the bumps in your arm rise up? Like when you heard that beat, did you make an ugly face? Like, oh, God. If it didn't do that, let's keep working. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it don't have a hook. So what? It's killing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it don't got no hi-hat. The beat ain't got no hi-hat or, you know, or whatever. So what? Did every person that walked in this room go, oh my God? If so, let's keep working. You know, and that's really the only rule in my studio. It's been the only rule that I've probably focused on for the longest. And at the end of the day, you gotta trust that who it's meant for is gonna find. I ain't trying to make music that everybody gonna love. That ain't art. You know what I'm saying? I never heard a song that everybody loved. You know, while Pharrell was singing Happy, somebody was around like, nah, homie. You know, so like, I'm not gonna lose sleep or waste time for the person who like, nah, guess what? I loved it. And I'm gonna find somebody who love it. And yo, I challenge you to find something you love at the end of the day, you know, and that's just the whole process of it, man. So I have a good time making music, and you know, of course you gotta apply the business. That's why you hire people who can focus on the product side. But while you creating, while you making it dope, you focus on the process.